Whew, that's pretty cool. Check that out. Yeah. Just need one more. There we go. So a couple months back, I made my first video on Essentials. I've actually made a couple of videos on this brand now, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to give you guys a little bit of an update on my thoughts regarding the brand Essentials. See, I've had the clothes now for a couple of months, and I thought I'd take the opportunity to give you guys a little update and let you guys know what I'm still wearing from this line. What is happening, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Essentials. Like I said, this is kind of an update on how I have been feeling about the stuff that I've gotten from them in the past and used in past videos, giving you guys a little update, a current update on what I'm still using from this brand and kind of what I think now that I've had them for a couple of months and been wearing them on a regular basis. These days, it has been a little different, as I'm sure it has been for you guys with all the madness going on. Obviously, I'm spending a ton of time at home, and just like you guys, and when I'm here, I'm pretty much either in a t-shirt and jeans or something more comfortable, and a few things from this line for sure fall into that category. The only place now, really these days, at least for the past couple weeks, that I'm leaving the house to go to is my internship. For those that don't know, I'm interning right now as a mental health therapist, and there are a few things from this line that I'm putting to use in that environment as well. I'm also going to share with you guys the one piece from this brand that has become hands down my favorite piece from this brand. Now, I'm also bringing this up to you today because Essentials has a few things on their site that has been restocked. There's a few things I'm going to discuss here today, some things that I've gotten in the past that are in stock there on their site now. So I wanted to quickly mention that for those that are looking to pick some stuff up. They do sell out very quickly. Also, just so you guys know, if you didn't know already, we do have a discount code here from the channel. I don't get anything off that code. This is just from the awesome folks at Essentials. They offer it to you guys as my subscribers, so I will put that in the description along with the link, of course. Now, what I'm about to show you here is strictly just the stuff that I wear regularly. These are things that I've picked out from what I got from the videos, stuff that I have really grown to enjoy, and stuff that I've worn regularly in my day-to-day life. Starting first with this Maroon Polo. This really has become a staple of my intern wardrobe, and I think it will continue to be as we move into the warmer months, obviously, because it's short sleeve. Beyond that, it's just extremely soft, it's comfortable, it's easy to work in, and most importantly, it fits well. I also like that I can pair this with jeans on a casual dress day or slacks on a regular business casual dress day. I mean, it goes with both, and it goes with it really well. It's really just an easy outfit to put together. I mean, today, for example, I wore it with a cardigan sweater over it. If you follow me on Instagram, I answered a question in my Instagram story today, and I actually had this polo on with a sweater over it, and I think it worked really well. So it's things like that that just make it super easy when I'm getting dressed in the morning to find something that looks good, it feels good, and it just overall it works. I mean, when you're trying to get dressed and go, stuff like this just works. Let's move on now, though, to home life, as this has been the other part of life these days, and I'm sure all of you know this as well. I mean, everyone's stuck at home right now, and when you are home, it kind of feels pointless to dress up during stressful times like this, like what we're all experiencing. I mean, dressing comfortable is really a priority in times like this because it can be a small and effective coping mechanism. And for me, a couple of things that have really been prime examples of this is the Chinos here from Essentials. I really like these here because they are just as comfortable as sweatpants, but they look better and they don't give off that whole I've spent 3 days in sweatpants vibe. And not only that, I mean, once again, it's about options here. There are so many things that you can pair these with, and you can dress them up if you want to, you can dress it down, you can make it extremely casual or comfortable around the house, and you don't have to look like a bum when you go get the mail, because you at least look like you did something to take care of yourself today. And in quarantine times, that's very important. I mean, really, when it comes down to it, you don't have to neglect yourself just because you're quarantined. I mean, then this is the time where you should really be taking care of yourself. Now, a minute ago, I mentioned that I would be sharing with you guys my all-time favorite piece from this lineup, at least out of the items that I've received, my all-time favorite. And big surprise, you guys have been looking at it this whole time. It's this hoodie right here. This thing right here has been by far my favorite from this lineup, and I've been wearing it a ton since I got it. On Fridays, actually, at my internship, we got casual dress day, and so what I've been doing lately, because it's still, not super cold, but it's not, totally warm yet, so what I've been doing is pairing this with a hat, jeans, and some tennis shoes. I think it looks great. It's super comfortable. My wife has also been wanting actually to steal this hoodie from me. She really likes the cut of it. She likes the fabric, and she brought up the other day that the cut is really nice, that the pockets on the front actually don't bunch up and make you, look a little heavier than you are. I mean, I'm not a thin guy to begin with. I'm not trying to act like that, but I do prefer that my clothes don't make me look bigger than I already am. I mean, really. And so obviously that's something I really like. I also, again, I like the feel of it. The fabric is softer than pretty much any other hoodie that I've ever had. And again, that cut is just super nice. It's nice in the fit. I mean, it's not super tight in the arms. It's a little bit loose in the waist here, and then it fits really nice in the shoulders. That is something I think I mentioned this in the first video, but it's just the cut of this hoodie is unlike anything that I've ever had with hoodies specifically. I feel like they paid a lot of attention to details when they designed this one, and I think it worked out really well. Now, in the end here, I gotta say I've been pretty happy with this brand. Fashion brands for me in the past have been hit and miss. I'm not the slimmest guy, and I mentioned that a second ago. I'm not the slimmest guy in the world. There's no hiding that, and some fashion companies are really just made for guys that are super fit and super slim, and I've had trouble with that in the past. Clothes, they sometimes come and they're super unflattering and they're too tight, and it can really just be tough sometimes. And here, I mean, you do need to get the right size. Don't get me wrong there. If I were to get these same items and get a size smaller, then it obviously wouldn't work out as good. But when you do get the right size, I do think the cut and the sizing and the overall feel of the clothing is just very good. I mean, a large is actually a large, and some brands, a large is actually like a medium or sometimes a small, depending on where you go. So the fact that their sizes are true to size, the cut is very good, the fit, it's spot on for me. There is one little thing, I mentioned this in one of the other videos, that it's still kind of bugging me a little bit. I gotta throw that out there. The pockets on the chinos, they're still way too small. I don't understand those. I mean, I can't even hardly put my phone in my pocket. I don't understand that, but they do look and feel really good. While I'm chilling around the house during this crazy time, running up to the park with my son, even going to my internship on those casual days, they do work out very well for me. And so that's why I'm bringing it up, and that's why I enjoy them. I'm also obviously interested in hearing how you guys have enjoyed this brand. If you have tried them out, let me know what your favorite item from ESNTLS is, and maybe if you haven't yet tried them, let me know in the comment section down below what items you are interested in trying out. If you do want to try them out, once again, there is a link and a discount code in the description there if you're interested in checking them out, picking up some of the stuff that they have in stock there right now. While you're down there checking that out, I'd love for you to consider subscribing to the channel. That's a huge help to me. I really appreciate that. That really keeps the channel going. So please consider doing that if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I will be back with you guys here in the next couple of days for the Cornerstone drop. I'll be answering all your questions from Instagram as we release that awesome new product. So turn that bell icon on so you can be notified when that video is dropped. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.